Welcome back to LockNReload. So we're going to go ahead and do a review on the Crossbreed supertuck holster. And by the way, you can go ahead and pick this holster up for between $70 and $90 depending on where you go. Anyway, before we go ahead and jump into the actual review of this holster, we're going to show you why I went ahead and purchased the Crossbreed inside the waistband supertuck holster. That is a mouthful. Anyways, again, if you look, I am actually wearing a firearm. You can actually see that. This is why I wear a Crossbreed. Because underneath my shirt, there is my firearm. You know, it draws out and goes back in really nice. So you can wear it on a lot of different clothing. I generally wear a sweatshirt, a t-shirt. Well, generally I have a t-shirt that's tucked in. And then I wear a second shirt because it's winter in Wisconsin here, so it gets kind of cold. So I am a big fan of layering my clothes. Anyways, because of that, I highly recommend you wearing a t-shirt tucked in and then a shirt outside of it. You know, it's up to you. I just like the barrier between the leather and the skin personally. I don't know how this is going to work in the summer, but here in the winter it works great. But again, you know, it's very concealable. I do carry it, the barrel's perpendicular from my actual wallet. So the whole reason I keep it there, I don't see a lot of people why they carry it where they do, but the whole reason I always carry it right there is for the simple fact if somebody, you know, walks up to you and wants to steal your wallet, I have a chain that's on my wallet. And in order for me to pull out my wallet, I have to guide myself to my wallet. So basically, you know, I just do this little number and then go all the way to my wallet. Well, the whole reason I do that without the shirt is I can go ahead and pull up my shirt, and go ahead and draw. Because the reason we have concealed carry is to go ahead and protect yourselves. So when I can go ahead and go for my wallet and access my firearm in a decently, relatively quick manner, you know, that's in my better benefit. You know, and I do have it a little bit canted forward, so as you can see it does cant a little bit forward, but not by much. Otherwise it's pretty much straight up and down, and it's near the small of my back. A lot of people carry it on the small of their back, but not so much me. But anyway, I mean, this is just showing you. So as you all know, Wisconsin went ahead and got their concealed carry, or we're eligible to go ahead and retain our concealed carry permit. Now, I've had mine for almost 2 months. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The whole reason I bring that up is because we're going to go ahead and bring out another piece of gear that I'm going to go ahead and review. I have been carrying this one for just about 2 months. And we're going to go through some of the pros and some of the cons about it, what I like about it, what I dislike about it. Your normal reviews. This isn't an overview, this is an actual review. That being said, we're bringing out the Crossbreed supertuck holster. You know, I know a lot of my subscribers are actually from Wisconsin here. If you know anything about my channel, I do carry a Smith & Wesson M&P. Anyways, the Crossbreed supertuck. First of all, we'll go through some of the specifications and what you can get with this particular holster. Crossbreed calls this the most comfortable holster that is available from their company, which would be the supertuck holster. The supertuck holster comes with new steel clips. They're spring steel, which is kind of nice. These are very durable. With the clips that sell, they're positive lockup, and because they're spring steel, so they're heat tempered. They're not going to bend unless you physically go ahead and, you know, overbend them. Apologize, I got my data points on my piece of paper. Now, the cool thing is they call this their bulletproof design. You know, it's pretty indestructible, which I give them that. Now, if you go ahead and do destroy it somehow, or within normal use, you do go ahead and break it, they do have a lifetime warranty on them. But that does come with the price tag, but we'll get into that later in the video. Now the channel, it is a 3/4 inch length channel for clearance of the front sight. So that being said, with the channel, you can go ahead and carry your full-size M&P. Granted, you're going to have barrel, it does stick out, but you're going to have enough clearance, you know, for your front sight. And you can go ahead and carry your compact M&P. Again, you can get this in very different models. I just happen to carry a Smith & Wesson M&P for now. And I will be, look for the future videos, I will have the Smith & Wesson M&P compact. I've been contemplating on a Glock, but whatever, that's another video. Anyway. Now, the actual holster itself is, it's got that 3/4 inch channel right on the kydex. And again, this is made out of kydex and it is riveted into the cowhide. Now you can go ahead and get horsehide as well too, depending on your climate. Now, like I stated before with this, with the clips, it includes all the hardware. So you can go ahead and you can also get their V-clip system, I believe, and you can get their Velcro clip system, which I can't speculate on that. I don't own it. I just have the spring steel. These are fully adjustable, by the way. You can go ahead and adjust your cant, you know, up, down, back, you know, or straight up and down, depending on, you know, what it is. And again, the backing is made out of cowhide, which I do like leather a lot because it will conform to your body and it's very, very rugged and very durable. So far, all the rivets are holding into one place. It is an extraordinarily comfortable holster for the most part. This has got to be one of the easiest tucking holsters on the market. I have more other holsters that I want to go ahead and try out, so stay tuned for, you know, more inside the waistband, outside the waistband holsters, stuff like that. Now that Wisconsin has concealed carry, so I can go ahead and test this stuff out and wear it for you guys so you can make your decision on your different holsters. But bottom line is, this is a really, really comfortable holster. If you're looking for a really comfortable holster, I highly recommend it as far as comfort. Now, there are a lot of YouTube videos on this holster that state all the good points about this holster, why they love it, what's great about it. Now, I don't hear a lot of bad things about it because there isn't a whole lot of bad things to state about this particular holster. Some of the things that I have encountered with this holster aren't necessarily bad. It could be me, it could be the firearm, it could be the size of the firearm, considering I'm carrying a full size. But that's neither here nor there. If you have a holster, you should be able to support the weapon platform that you have because it is made for that particular firearm. And again, a lot of the good points, it is a solid design. It is, you know, they spend a lot of time and energy building this particular holster. I generally have nothing bad to say about this holster because it is super comfortable, it is super concealable, and you can pretty much wear it wherever, inside the waistband. That being said, some of the bad points that I stumbled across this particular holster. First off, this could be just me. This holster, I don't care how tight it is, for some reason this holster likes to drift. And it'll, you know, I usually keep this thing the barrel is pretty much right underneath my wallet. And sometimes it'll drift forward, sometimes it'll drift backward. It doesn't matter how tight my holster or how tight my belt is. Because again, this one is self-retention. You base your retention on how tight your belt is. That's the beauty of it. That's one other feature that I absolutely love on it. You don't have a solid state retention system. There is no retention system other than the kydex and how tight you have your belt or how loose you have your belt. Other than that, it drifts, and the worst thing to ever happen, I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with it, but going ahead and you're concealed carrying and all of a sudden you hit a wrong position, you're sitting wrong or you're standing wrong, you turn your body left or right, and your magazine release gets bumped and your magazine falls out of your gun. That has happened to me 5 or 6 times with this holster. It may be because I don't have the combat cut. I'm going to go ahead and contact Crossbreed and find out if that's what it is. But it happened to me actually twice today, where I sat just right, I hit my mag release, and voila! My magazine fell out of my gun and landed on the floor. There is nothing worse outside of your actual firearm falling out than a magazine coming off your gun. That is absolutely terrible, and it's a great way to go ahead and lose your magazine if you don't know about it. So hopefully Crossbreed sees this and gives me some hints on why that does that. Maybe, it could be the holster. It could be the firearm. Who knows? Maybe it's because I carry a full-size M&P, or it's because I don't carry a compact. Maybe this holster is specifically designed for compacts, but I'm pretty sure it's designed for a full-size or compact. It is molded to the actual firearm. But I don't think a compact would be any different than the full-size when it comes to the mag release. Other than the gun's a little bit smaller, the mag release is still in the same place. That is my 2 gripes about it. The fact that it drifts, the fact that quite a few times where this holster has gone ahead and hit my mag release. You have no idea how unnerving that is when you have a magazine that falls out because of your holster. So these are some of my data points. Again, extraordinarily comfortable holster. Solid retention. It is built well. These rivets are great. The actual belt clips are awesome. The fact that you can go ahead and adjust it, canting up, canting down, or straight up and down. It is a great holster otherwise, other than the drifting and the magazine falling out, because the holster likes to go ahead and bump the mag release. Other than that, if you're looking for a really good, comfortable holster, I highly recommend the Crossbreed supertuck. But at any rate, this is Lock and Reload with your Crossbreed supertuck. As always, catch you later.
She said, I've got Napoleon complex. I don't know why, but I think she's right.